In the heart of Rural District, Uganda, lies a forest once on the brink of extinction, and now to breathe again. This is Lazarus Forest, nestled in Nandere, a sacred sanctuary of nature, resurrected by the unwavering faith and commitment of 3 Ugandans who witnessed the destruction over the past years. A decade ago, this land bore the scars of human neglect. Once green and vibrant, it had become barren and broken, stripped of its trees, its wildlife and its soul.
When we came here, when I visited the forest, it was almost empty. You had some trees at the roadside, but inside it was empty, and it was really dry.
Then came a call not just to faith, but a call to action.
My friends and I wanted to respond to what we saw as needs. In my case, the immediate need I wanted to respond to was the deforestation that I saw in my community. Father Cornelius wanted to respond to the education need, the need to educate young people, and Father Antonio Reza was really responding to the cry of poverty. So we started talking about 3 E's: environment, education, and economics.
In May 2015, Pope Francis published Laudato Si, a groundbreaking encyclical that called on every person living on this planet to care for our common home, Mother Earth, who in his words now cries out to us because of the harm we've inflicted on her by our irresponsible use and abuse of the goods which God has endowed her.
In this letter, addressed not only to Christians but to all people of goodwill, it essentially highlights the urgent need of responding to this cry of the earth, the cry of the poor.
Inspired by this powerful message, 3 priests, Reverend Father Emmanuel Katongole, Reverend Father Cornelius Sempala, and Reverend Father Anthony Zakareza took action. They dreamed not just of planting trees, but of resurrecting a forest. Like Lazarus from the tomb, they believed this land could live again. They named it Lazarus Forest. Today, Lazarus Forest is a living testament of faith in action. It is a home to indigenous trees, birds, and bees. It has become a natural classroom, a carbon sink, and a spiritual refuge for the surrounding communities.
I am happy now to see now life has come back. There is a resurrection, and the stream that had dried is back. People are really excited and happy. We are getting a lot of visitors coming to visit it, to visit the forest.
The forest has also become an ecological training ground for the youth, teaching the next generation about sustainability, biodiversity, and the sacred bond between humanity and creation.
It is a mutual relationship between us and nature. Mother Nature gives us, we give back, and we follow the patterns of Mother Nature. We mimic nature.
An understanding and a concern by Pope Francis that all creation belongs to one creator. And therefore we must all live as brothers and sisters, irrespective of whether we are plants, reptiles, bigger animals, and human beings.
In the spirit of Laudato Si, they established the Bethany Land Institute in 2017, aiming to address these interconnected issues through sustainable land use and to champion integral ecology, where care for people and care for the planet go hand in hand.
One of the key innovations we have is the regenerative agroforestry, the one which looks at the carbon, nutrient, and water cycle. And this is purely the health of the soil, so that it can support all forms of life.
The Pope has shown us that the earth is more of a mother. You care for it, and it feeds you. You mistreat it, it canes you.
I've learned that all the impacts that are happening to our environment are just due to our ignorance as human beings. Because when God created us, He put us in charge of everything. But then the way we are treating our environment, it's not in line with what he taught us.
You realize that with this training, with the skills we equip to these learners, you realize that their lifestyle along the way changes. You realize that as time goes on, they even have a choice of what they eat because they are very sensitive about what they put into their bodies.
In May 2025, as the world marks the 10th anniversary of Laudato Si, Bethany Land Institute, in collaboration with the University of Notre Dame, will host a 4-day conference right here in Uganda. The theme, reflecting on our common journey and taking stock of grassroots ecological initiatives across Africa, like Lazarus Forest, that are lighting up the path forward. This gathering will bring together scientists, faith leaders, students, environmentalists and community members from Africa and beyond to learn, share and renew their commitment to protecting creation.
We are bringing people from all over Africa to ask what has been going on, what has been the response, what has been the impact of Laudato Si in various communities in Africa. We're bringing together international scholars and others from Europe and the US and to reflect with us the impact on the reception of Laudato Si in this 10th year anniversary.
Lazarus Forest stands as a sign of what is possible when faith, science and community come together. It reminds us that the earth is not just soil beneath our feet, she's our sister, and she's worth saving. As we look ahead to the Laudato Si anniversary, we invite you, individuals, organizations and institutions, to support this historic conference. Let us join hands in caring for our common home, so that forests may rise again, and future generations may inherit a world healed, not harmed.